So we're asked here, what is the expected number of boys this woman is going to have if she has a family of 5 children? So we're going to use this binomial here where B represents boys, G represents girls, and examine the binomial and expansion of this. And you can expand a binomial to a power by using Pascal's triangle. So now let's take it one step further. What this expansion is telling us is the number of families, if we add up our coefficients, the 1, the 5, the 10, the 10, the 5, and the 1, we see that this is representing 32 possible families. And the coefficients tell us how many of those 32 families have that many boys and girls. So for example, if we examine the part of this expansion in the yellow box, this tells us that one family out of that 32 families is going to have 5 boys, because 5 is the exponent for the B, and 0 girls. But this question is just asking us the expected number of boys. So we're not going to focus on the G and the 0 there. We're just going to focus on the fact that one family is going to have 5 boys. So again, this first part of our expansion is telling us 1 out of the 32 families is going to have 5 boys. So the way we write that is 1 out of 32 is going to have 5 boys. 1 out of 32 times 5. So that second term right here, think about what this one is telling us. This is telling us that 5 out of the 32 families are going to have 4 boys. And so the way we say that is 5 out of 32, and then we're going to multiply that by 4. Now let's look at the next term. What is this third one telling us? This is telling us that 10 out of the 32 families will have 3 boys. So 10 out of 32, we're going to multiply that by 3. And then so on. We just kind of look at the next term. 10 out of 32 are going to have 2 boys. 5 out of the 32 are going to have 1 boy. And 1 out of the 32 is going to have 0 boys, all girls. So what we need to do now is add or figure out what each of these are and then add them together. And when we add these numbers together, we get 80 over 32. And when we divide, we get 2.5. So the expected number of boys she's going to have out of a family of 5 children is 2.5.